Mm, mm. Could you pass me the salt, please? Could you help me with this homework? Could you tell me the way to the station? Would you mind closing the window? Would you help me move this table? Would you like to join us for lunch? May I borrow your pen for a moment? May I sit here or is the seat taken? May I ask you a question about the project? Might I suggest a different approach? Might I borrow your notes for a while? Might I offer you some advice? 5, would you mind? Would you mind opening the door for me? Would you mind repeating that more slowly? Would you mind if I joined your team? 6, do you mind? Do you mind helping me carry these bags? Do you mind if I take the seat? Do you mind showing me how to do this? 7, I was wondering if you could lend me a book. I was wondering if you'd like to come to the meeting. I was wondering if it's okay to leave a little early. Hey, I'd appreciate it if you could reply by tomorrow. I'd appreciate it if you didn't use my laptop. I'd appreciate it if you helped me set up the room. 9, if it's not too much trouble, could you print this for me? If it's not too much trouble, would you mind checking my email? Hey, if it's not too much trouble, could you explain this again? 10, would it be possible? Would it be possible to change the meeting time? Would it be possible for me to leave early tomorrow? Would it be possible to get a copy of that document? Hey, would it be okay? Would it be okay if I brought a friend? Would it be okay if I used your phone? Would it be okay if we started the project next week? 12, could I possibly borrow your car tonight? Could I possibly get a few minutes of your time? Could I possibly join your team for this project? 13, might you have a moment to talk? Might you consider helping me with this task? Might you know where I can find a taxi? 14, may I ask you to sign this form? May I ask you to explain this again? May I ask you to help me prepare the presentation? 15, if you wouldn't mind, could you turn off the music? If you wouldn't mind, would you review my report? If you wouldn't mind, could you lend me your notes? 16, it would be great if you could join us for dinner. It would be great if we could finish this today. It would be great if you helped me organize the files. 17, would you be so kind as to show me the way? Would you be so kind as to help me carry this box? Would you be so kind as to review my essay? 18, I wonder if you could explain that again. I wonder if you could help me solve this problem. Yeah, wonder if you could lend me your book. 19, I'd be grateful if you could send me details. I'd be grateful if you helped me with this task. I'd be grateful if you could attend meeting. 20, I hope you don't mind me asking, but could you explain this? I hope you don't mind waiting a few minutes. I hope you don't mind if I borrow your notes. 21, would it trouble you to open the window? Would it trouble you to help me with this package? Would it trouble you to explain that again? 22, I would like to ask if it's okay to leave early. I would like to ask if you could review my report. I would like to ask if you could help me with this task.